Online education for the disabled. The title is a concept. It has been covered the three major areas. They are online education and educational needs of the persons with disabilities. Assistive technology to provide the computerized equipments to the persons with disabilities is called assistive technology. Online instructed learning system. It can be provided wide range of content, and it delivers the information as much faster. Natural structure of electronic documents could be linked with a limited area of content. Example: if a person may wish to learn about the assistive technology, he could be open his system and he input a word assistive technology in the search box of Yahoo or other search engine. Within a second, he can access unlimited information, both freeware and shareware. If he or she wants a meaning or definition, he can be obtained with unlimited reference documents like dictionary, almanacs, directory, and encyclopedia, etc. All-in-one education pattern. Online or virtual education is an all-in-one education system. This system can also cover the computer-assisted learning system of offline learning system like compact disc. File formats like MS Word can be used for the fast learning purpose with accuracy. Virtual education providers, and could be made a collaborative atmosphere with traditional education institutions, whether schools or universities. Network of the libraries could be facilitating the home-based library service, so the learners need not to visit the traditional library's directly presence. Disabled-friendly system. The persons with disabilities can be benefited by the online education, and it can remove the educational barriers of the disabled in three aspects are transportation, human discrimination, and accessibility. Transportation. Internet education can be the home-based learning system, so they can avoid injuries, road accidents caused by the heavy traffic, and unorganized and uncontrolled transport system. They can protect from the hearing impairment through the noise pollution of the traffic. So the introduction and establishment of the online education can be protect the disabled persons from creating the multiple disabilities. Human discrimination. Learners of the persons with disabilities need not to face the insulting and teasing by the indisciplined students inside the educational campus. Creating the disappointment and discrimination activities of the non-teaching or teaching staffs could be ended by adopting the virtual education. Accessibility. With the help of assistive technology, online education could be provided as an individualized learning system. Following guidance can be used by the PWD for their information accessibility. Those who cannot use their hands, they could be used the ergonomic keyboards or alternative and adjustable keyboards. Those who are having damaged and fingerless hands, they could be used the ergonomic keyboard because the keys can be adjusted for their own convenience in the ergonomic keyboard. Shortest persons or leg impairment people can be used the adjustable furnitures for their computer operation. They can increase or decrease the height and breadth of the seats and of the chairs and computer furnitures. Visual impairment. People with visual impairment can access the information while operating the computer through screen reading softwares. Printed documents can also be read by the scan reading software. The visually impaired persons, instead of using the visual monitor, can use refreshable braille screen or braille display for knowing the information through their hand with their hand sense. Visual impaired and hand lost person can input the information through their voice commands by using the speech recognition software. Hearing and visual impairment. Hearing and visual impairment persons can input their information through which using the Braille-based 6-key system, so they can get output soft or hard copy by using the Braille display or Braille printer. The two common problems are affected the effective of the online education. 1. Virus. 2. Power fluctuations. Virus. Monitoring, controlling and certifying are the three methods could be adopted into the civil law. Computer producers, internet service providers and web service providers should jointly take responsibility to control the virus. Every day, they should produce a non-virus certificate regarding their service. The virus producers must be strongly punished. Power fluctuations. Designing the solar computer and using the online UPS are the solutions to avoid the problems created by the power fluctuations. Individualized learning system. The system can refer the existing terms and system of choice-based learning system and self-learning system, and so on. The virtual education only can provide the educational opportunity for the convenience of the individuals. They can choose their learning time and subject. Seat time setting. One of the specialties of the online education is a person can set the seat time according to his or her convenience. Lifestyle, mental attitude, time for learning, IQ and EQ are the causes of the seat time sitting. Example. To understand the seat time sitting, a calculation is given below. If a person's seat time may be 12 hours per day, the person can finish the 3 years degree course within 225 days. Curriculum designing. In the pattern of the modern education, the education providers are not mostly facilitating the attention to the individuals, so learning difficulties cannot be resolved. But in the system of virtual education, it can be provide both mass education and specialized education. A learner can access the online classroom teaching as well as providing in the traditional classrooms. At the same time, a particular person can fix one or one more teachers for increase in the learning ability of the person. This opportunity never be expected in the classroom education. If a person wishes to study a subject, example, literature, some learners are not willing to learn the ancient literature, but in the traditional education system, it should not be allowed to avoid it. In case of virtual education, he could be modified his syllabus, like modern literature, and some other contemporary subjects. Textbook selection. Learners can also select the textbook according to their interest and experience. In traditional pattern, fixed textbooks of the particular subject cannot be changed by the learner, but in virtual education, it is highly possible. Pattern of examination. The pattern of the examination in online education could be provided plenty of the question choices, and model would be available. It can help to deliver the knowledge of each learner. Certificate option. Learner can also choose the type of certificate, like letter grade, or number grade, or any one of the pattern, which could be available in the particular virtual education institution. Benefits. 1. Time freedom and financial freedom. 2. Unrestricted and unlimited educational opportunities. 3. The virtual education means that all the learners can learn any subject, anytime and anywhere in the world. Then the disabled person will feel the total freedom in their life from all the intellectual blockages. Future expectations. The Indo-Chinese Council of Online Learning should be established to provide the online education for all the disabled persons in the region. A research organization should be established to do the research in the areas are assistive technology, artificial intelligence, artificial organ, and the development of artificial sense. Embedded software in all-in-one PC with telecommunication service. Advanced wireless mobility with braille display. Micro-university or cell phone university are also should be included in the above mentioned R&D activities.